then the MontyHall will then reveal whether I got it or not. What's my chance of getting it right? Initially, right? I'm choosing between A, B, and C. Car can be behind any of the doors, right? So the chance of hitting the car is what? One-third. Everybody sees this? So whichever one I choose will carry the probability 1/3 of. Right? So having chosen B, right? I know that with 1/3 probability I hit it right. So 1 out of 3 times the car is actually here. Right? Which means that what? 2 out of 3 times the car is not here. Alright? Now let's examine what happens in the story when the car is not here. Right? Now, when car is not here, right, but I say it's here, MontyHall is going to reveal the goat. So what is MontyHall going to have to do? He's going to have to open that door. He's going to be forced to open that door. Right? And of course, his car is there, he's going to be forced to open this door. Right? Which means that 2 out of 3 times, right? 2 out of 3 times, the door that Monty does not choose contains the car. And just 1 out of 3 times, you hit it right to begin with, and Monty has the choice which door to open. Which means 2 out of 3 times, you'll win by switching, and you'll win just once out of 3 times by staying put. Crazy, right? I mean, look, the car is where it is. But once you made a choice, you either hit it or you didn't. How could switching possibly help? It does, right? Now let's see if people are buying this, and then we'll go. And if you're not buying it, you're not in a minority, right? When this story came out, it was what's her name? Marilyn Van Savant. She was a famous person who's putting puzzles in the paper, right? Mathematicians wrote back to her not convinced, right? That her reasoning was right. So let's see how you guys fare. So 3, 2, 1, start. So A is for switch, right? Good. You know, so we're about 76-20, and we have some people out in the left field. So ask me questions about this. This is another classic case. Look, if this was car at stake, right? If you stayed, you would be decreasing your chances of winning that car by 1/3. Right? That's a lot of money lost right there. Right? And the financial decisions are the kinds of decisions that you'll be making based on the statistical kinds of facts like this. So it might be worth your while to spend some time, you know, so that people like Madoff or whatever his name was aren't buying cars off of your bet. Any questions? Right. Oh.
So, you're telling us that it's not in C, correct? Doesn't that mean that there's a 50% chance in A and a 50% chance in B, since there's no longer 3 doors to choose from, but there's only 3 to choose from?
No, there's still 3 doors.
Right. Well, yeah, but you counted out one of them, so technically one's away.
There's still 3 doors.
Right. I mean, look. To conceptualize a problem correctly, right? You need to do some work. Just because there are 2 doors, it doesn't mean that the chances are even. just because you have a coin, it doesn't follow it's a fair coin. Right? So, obviously, right, you can argue like this. Well, there are 2 doors left. Right? The car is either here or here. Right? Therefore, there's 50% chance it's here and 50% chance it's here. But that's not true. Right? No. These are the only 2 options, but this one has a car at 2/3 of the time, and this one has a car just 1/3. Right? And if you don't believe me, go out online and play the game. Right? Here, another way to understand it is that the problem has a history. Right? You know a lot more about this problem than just that there are 2 doors and cars behind one or the other. If that's all you knew, then it would be really 50-50 for all you care. But you know a lot more. You know that there was another door, right? That MontyHall was able to open that door. And that's the crucial bit of information, right? And only 1/3 of the time did he have a choice which one to open, namely when you hit the car right away. 2/3 of the time he was forced to open this one, because this one contained the car. Right? So this is another very, very important lesson. When you think through life's problems, understand that the history of a problem oftentimes determines what kind of solutions you have or are reasonably available. Now, let's play one more thing before we get to serious things. Right? I just hope, all I hope to have convinced you, right, is the following. That statistics is not as obvious as it first appears. And it's really worth some thinking about, yeah.
Okay, so you're saying that he shows you one door, there's more. How, I don't understand how you know.
He tells you a lot about a problem by opening the door that he opens. Right?
Well, he just tells you that there's a door.
Yes, exactly. But by telling you that, he tells you the following. Out of 3 times playing this game, right, one of the times you're going to have the car, and in that case, to show you the goal, he could open either this one or this one. Right? But 2 out of those 3 times, right, you will not have hit the car right away. Which means that the car is either here or here. Which means that he's forced to open the wrong door. And that gives you a lot of information on what the right door is. Right?
Because
He's not going to show the car. Because then you just switch and show the car. And that's the crucial bit of insight. He's not going to show you the car. Right? No, you'll get it. You'll just, keep hacking. Do you guys see this?